What it do, everybody? So today you're back with your girl Faith, and today's video I have a new segment for you guys. It is called, drumroll please, bring it in, bring it in. Stop. Okay. Sipping and tipping. Period. And you know, I'm about to be 17 in about 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half. I don't know, but whichever one it is, I'm about to be 17, period. So, you know, I can't really have no real wine. So, you know, we have some nice almond milk here, like a bad bitch, period. Because, I mean, that's what I am. I am just kidding. Or am I? I couldn't tell you. But, yes, I got my vanilla almond milk, you know, the best. And we're gonna get started. This is basically gonna kind of be like my entrepreneurship series in the version, like in the style of like giving you guys tips and tricks and stuff, and you know, just letting you guys in on my life as an entrepreneur, and you know, giving y'all all the sneak peeks and stuff at, you know, my lash line and whatnot. And that will not be the only business that I will be having, but you know, of course, you guys will get that tea later on, because you know that's what this segment is all about. But yeah, so let's just get right into the video. All right, so first on the agenda for today is, you know, obviously I was here to talk about my lash line and stuff like that and the entrepreneurship of that. But yeah, so first I think it's appropriate to start why I chose Unique Lashes. I chose that because that's my middle name, and you know, it just means a lot to me. And of course, the fact that, like, you know, my parents chose that for me and whatnot, so I just felt like it was only right. And it's cute, it's unique, it is what it is, and like, so is my packaging, in my opinion, it is. And yeah, so I'm really excited. I really am. Just worked so hard on literally everything, and I did it all by myself. Let's just throw that out there. All by myself. The first piece of advice I want to get into is, don't ever think you're too young to start something or start a business or something like that, because I feel like that's what holds back so many young entrepreneurs, because they just think that they're too young to start doing something or start selling something, or they think that they need to wait to get a business degree or go to school for whatever they're trying to do. You don't have to do that. You don't have to wait. And that's one thing that I just want to put out there. You don't have to wait. And me, obviously, I'm only 16, and you know, I'm just getting started with my business and stuff like that. I've been doing makeup forever and lashes forever, but like, you know, the whole like actual like owning like a lash line and stuff, like actually like LLC and, you know, having your own company, that's pretty new to me as a 16-year-old. And you know, it's a lot, especially for just one person, and there's like many different things that I still have to learn, obviously, because I'm not fully educated on business, and I do plan on going to college for my business degree, just for those, like, I don't know, just for like the extra comfort. But I feel like as far as like the little things, and it's not even a little thing, honestly, if I'm saying this right, but yeah, I feel like as far as starting it in general, it just, you don't need that. Like, you can build on it later on, as far as like if you want to actually like own a shop and stuff, or you want to own like an actual place, then that's where, like, you know, the legal stuff starts to come in. And especially with like estheticians and stuff like that, you need a license and all these other things. But that's where all that stuff starts to come in with schooling wise. But as like a young entrepreneur, you can start whenever. You really do not, you don't need any of that. You should start. Like, that's literally my piece of advice, is start your business. So no matter what it is, start it. And I feel like another thing people struggle with is feeling like, you know, especially like selling lashes or selling any product in general, people just get turned off by the fact that, you know, there's such a big industry on whatever the product is. Like, I'm just gonna keep using my example of like lashes. A lot of girls sell lashes, especially where I am. A lot of girls are selling lashes, but it's all about how you customize your product to make it unique to you. You have to make your customers want to come to you and see something different in your product than somebody else's. Like, you could be doing something, y'all can have the same product, but you could be doing something so different that just draws somebody to your product because it's you. Like, it's all about what you put into something. If something is basic, obviously, you know, some people aren't going to go for that. They're going to go for something that they know they can count on or drives their attention to them. It's all about what you're doing as an entrepreneur to lower end customers. Like, literally, y'all know how many bread companies it is, and all of them are still on the shelves. Why? Because it's about the way you advertise, and it's about the way your company is. Like, that's just what it is. And there's just so many different companies out here doing so many different things, especially in the fashion industry, y'all. Do y'all not know? Like, there are so many different boutiques and clothing stores and stuff that sell pretty much the same type of clothing, like Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing, and they all get their own money because something about their products is unique to them, which draws their customer base to them. It's money out here for everybody, and I think a lot of people fail to realize that. Like, they think, oh, well, so-and-so is selling lashes in my school, so might as well just not do it because they're probably going to get more business than me. Girl, you better boss up and do something with your brand that's going to make people want to come to you. Like, literally, I cannot stress that enough about business. It's not about everybody doing it. It's about you and your unique product and what you want to do. If that's your dream, then go for it. Like, it does not matter how many people are selling the same thing. It doesn't matter, you know, how many shoe companies there are out there. Adidas and Jordans, all that, they all getting their money. Victoria's Secret and Fenty, Rihanna doing her thing. Like, come on now. Like, you just got to think deeper than the fact that people are doing the same thing that you're doing. But yeah, so you really just need to figure out whatever product you're gonna sell and sell it. You don't need to think about that. Like, you really just don't. And it's not all bad, though. You should be thinking about your competitors and how you can compete with them and how you can make your product better. But at the same time, don't do it so much to the point where it destroys you and gears you away from the real purpose of you, like your passion for selling the product. Don't make it all about competition and, oh, I just want to be better than them and get more money. It shouldn't be about that. If you're selling something, you should be passionate about selling it because it's something that you use yourself or that you love or you want to see on other people and stuff like that. Like, it just that's just how I feel personally. But yes, and another piece of advice for you guys is do not get discouraged by other people, especially the people who are not business owners themselves. They really don't have anything to say to you, honestly. And, you know, that's life for you. You're always going to have people who are going to hate on what you're doing or always question you on what you're doing in life and why you do what you do. But you do what you do because you do what you do. You love it. Like, it is what it is. No question about it. Like, don't let these people who know nothing about business try and tear you down. There's always going to be people who don't like your product. That's literally everything. For example, Starbucks. You know, y'all know I love Starbucks. I'm a fiend for it. I love Starbucks so much. That's my life. But there's plenty of people who I know in life who hate Starbucks, who would never go there, who would prefer iced coffee from McDonald's over anything at Starbucks. Like, literally, there's so many things, but they're a $1 billion company, right? Like, you just gotta think bigger. Like, these people, there's always gonna be people who don't like your product, and that's okay. That is okay. Like, it is what it is. And, you know, some people, they'll have constructive criticism for you about your product. You know, that's okay. You don't have to take everybody's advice. And that's one thing. You don't. Because some people are just really, I don't even know how to say it. Like, they're not business minded. They don't understand what you're doing as a young entrepreneur. They don't understand that they don't go through the same struggles as you do. They don't have the same mindset as you. They don't know about your product. They don't know none of the things behind what they're seeing. So it is what it is, and you just can't let yourself get discouraged over something like that. Really, like, honestly, the amount of times that people would bother me for doing makeup at such a young age and stuff like that, at one point, you know, like when I first started, I obviously was not that good. Like, I literally could insert pictures, like hopefully I can find some, but I literally could show y'all I was not that good, and I still am not amazing till this day, but I'm growing more and more every day, and it's pretty much over for this year. Like my skills are getting better and better every day. And you know how many people I had messing with me, like girls and stuff, telling me that I sucked at doing makeup and telling me that, you know, I would never be nothing and that I think I'm all that because I do other people's makeup, blah blah blah. I took those words and I put it into my craft, and that's why I am where I am today. And that's just that. I put those words into my craft, and I practice all the time. And I just take them and I use them as a push to me. Like, oh, they don't think I'm going to do this. They don't think I'm going to do that. Well, hey, I'm doing it. It's hard, but it's something you got to do. Like, especially if you're running a business or you're if you're a young entrepreneur and you're running a business, you got to learn how to put that type of body on. Like, you got to put on your armor. Like, you got to be strong in that. You got to be ready for people to hate your product. You got to be ready for people to be hating on you as a person, hate on your business. There's going to be people who are going to try and ruin your business or say stuff about it before you even launch whatever you're launching. There's always going to be people that are going to do that. But it's about what you do with what they're saying. If you're going to let somebody's word discourage you from doing what you love, then why are you even doing it? Why are you even second guessing your business if you're going to let somebody just knock it down? At that point, you shouldn't have a business. It's about what you love, and you're doing what you're doing for a reason, and you have to really put yourself into reality when it comes to stuff like that. Like, these people don't know nothing about what you're going through. So my next piece of advice is, obviously, please just choose something that you know you're passionate about. Do not just sell something because you know it's going to make you money, especially if it's your first time, you know, starting up something as a young entrepreneur and stuff like that, and you're not fully experienced. Please just put your passion into something. Like, if you're gonna sell a product, make sure you're passionate about it and you know that you're not lying to your consumers about the product. And you know, that's actually the scary thing now about businesses these days. A lot of them, whether you know it or not, do that. And a lot of influencers also encourage the products to their audience because they know they will get money from it, that have not even used the product, don't care about the product, may not like the product, but you know the money's good. And that's the scary thing about social media these days, and a bunch of these companies sending stuff to big influencers that have an audience, because they're getting you guys to believe in things that they don't even believe in themselves. But that's a whole nother conversation for later. That's a whole nother conversation. Maybe in another video. Y'all can let me know if y'all want to hear me talk about that. I'm gonna take a sip on that one. But anyways, yes, it will make your product so much better, and it will make people want to buy your product so much more. Like, if they see you love it so much, and you know it means a lot to you, a lot of people are passionate, and you know, or compassionate, I should say, they'll see how genuine of a person you are about your product and how much you care about, you know, like how your customers feel about your product and stuff. You actually listen to them and whatnot, then they'll love your product even more. They'll love you just as much as they love your product, and they'll buy it because they love you as a person. And that's what a lot of companies are. Like, you see these YouTubers out here, you know, selling merch and stuff. They're starting up a brand. They're starting up a little mini company. And y'all are buying these shirts and these hats and these shoes and stuff because you love the person that's on the screen. Like, the person could put anything, like if you love the person so much, they could put anything on a shirt and you're gonna buy it because you want to support the person, because you love them so much and you love their personality, you love their videos. Like, and that's just like the truth behind it. Like, these YouTubers and stuff, they're so smart And I say it as if I'm not a YouTuber myself, but but yeah, like these YouTubers, you know, they're so smart with that, and I think it is a really good marketing strategy actually and stuff, and a good source of income, because it's like, you know, people are gonna buy it because they love you. And that's the part about it, is like, you can tell if somebody's just selling merch just because they want to make money versus somebody who is launching it because, you know, they really love y'all and they want y'all to have something of theirs, like to remind you of them. You can tell the difference for sure. All right, so my last piece of advice I want to give for this first little episode of Sips and Tips is market. Market yourself, market your product, market your brand. Do not be scared to post 60 snaps about what your latest products are and just promoting your business in general. I literally promote my business all the time because I don't care if you're tired of seeing my story. Don't watch it then. But the people who are watching gonna know. They gonna know I got a lash line coming. They gonna know that I can do lash extensions. They gonna know all that, because there's no sense in keeping your business a secret just because you think it's gonna be too much marketing. There's not a such thing as too much marketing. There's literally not, because one day it's gonna reach exactly who you've been trying to get this whole time, or one day it's gonna get to the right hands of the right people or the right person, and boom, there you are. You're gonna build a networking team. You're gonna build a bigger team for yourself and your product and your business, and boom, like everything is just gonna fall into the right places. All you need to do is market yourself. Like literally, social media, one good thing I will say about social media is that it is amazing for businesses, especially small businesses. Like that is like Instagram, amazing place to market yourself. Like so many people have came up off of Instagram literally because they finally got discovered with the products they've been trying to sell. Like it's an amazing tool to use, and it's like these things are free, y'all. Like YouTube is free, Instagram is free. Use it. Like you have all these tools right in front of you, and for you to not use it for your business, it's not a good idea. Like just market yourself here and there, post a little teaser of a product. Like that's what I've been doing on my personal lash Instagram. I'm posting little teasers with little different names of like all my lashes and stuff. So I've been doing that to, you know, kind of hype people up, like, ooh, like what's her lashes looking like, blah blah blah. Like it's just, you gotta find different ways to get people reeled in for the reveal. And or even after like you actually launch your product or you're selling it, never stop promoting it, because it, like I said, one day it's gonna reach the right people and it's gonna be wraps from there. Like you should never be scared to promote your product, because that's what business is all about. Promoting what your product is, getting it out there, and having people, you know, partake in your business. Like it's just, there's never a such thing as too much promoting. And if you guys are wondering why I'm looking down, by the way, I've been looking at my notes and looking at myself in the camera, making sure that, you know, I'm on fleek. I was just kidding. But yeah, for real though. Yes, never stop marketing. I know people be tired of me on Snapchat reposting the same pictures and stuff like that, but I'm gonna post them until everybody who watched my story know that I do lashes, I do makeup, and I got a lash line coming, period. But yeah, so that was the first episode of Tips and Tips. I hope you guys like this series so far. I'm excited for it. It's gonna do really well, I hope and I think. But yeah, because I really enjoy filming it, and yeah, I'm just really excited for this to go farther. And you know, I want to be able to help you guys as well as bring you guys on the journey of my business myself. I want you guys to see me grow as a businesswoman and as an entrepreneur, and yeah, I just want you guys to be able to see it all and the realness behind it as well, because you know, business is not an easy thing. Business is not all peaches and cream. It's just not. So I want you guys to be able to be there and see my struggles and see what business really is about, and you know, just see me in a couple years from now when I'm a millionaire and see how much I came up. Period. So yes, but I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. I love y'all so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.